homie. It's a bad over.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today's matchup features two teams looking for a win. It's the Redskins coming in at 5-4, going up against the Giants, who come in at 6-3.
We are just inside the Beltway. We come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Washington Redskins.
Why you that dude like that, man? Yeah, I'll put his shit.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack.
Well, so much for
I find DJ always got suspect offensive line on one side or the other.
Not a great start.
They'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Thompson. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long.
No, it's not. It's not the script, nigga.
They're going to look to throw. He's got Thompson here, complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A good pickup there of 20 yards. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now,
not a good run.
That happening.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6. Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Sua Cravens with a pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Hey, you want to give me that motherfucker. Get him out of your mind.
First interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup.
Yeah, cowboy.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. They'll run it now out of the gun.
That's napalm coming out of your ass,
nigga. For a good little gain. And still about 3 yards shy of a first.
Napalm.
As the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. From the gun, Cannon.
Oh, go, nigga, go. Oh, why did you go back the other way?
And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Why did you do it, man?
Well, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this one's incomplete.
You know what?
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll take the
none of
block
this shit
first
working.
and get a little bit of space and then come
That's how I
across
feel
the middle
like that.
because
Nothing is
in
working
their
right
mind,
now, man.
they're thinking catch the ball
Not
and then
do.
drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer. He just dropped the pass.
There's a whole bunch of dropping of passes and shit.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Giants. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off.
Damn, Juvelli is 7-2.
That should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Well, look, man. Look, man.
As they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Yeah.
Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, it totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Looking to throw on second down. Cannon throwing left side. It's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Oh, my God.
16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Look, nigga. Oh, did something worse than what he did. Oh, he would show up.
Off the bootleg. Cannon. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks. So
it's a WWE promo, nigga. Them two niggas is the Mega Powers. Yeah,
so how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises.
Wow, that nigga was coming too.
We'll see what the trend is here as we go forward. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. To throw on second down. Cannon got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 15 yards through the air and a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
All right, here we go. Off the bootleg. Cannon. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Looking left side, and it's complete. A big hit. Knocked down sideways near the 42. That one goes for 24 yards. Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Good opening quarter for him. Remember, he had the sack earlier. Now a tackle for loss, another tackle for loss.
He's really making it tough on the play caller, though, isn't he? Because it's one thing to try and adjust when a guy's disrupting your running game. But when he's messing up your passing,
nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Plays like this when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because
yes, he did.
This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him.
Fuck your
Everyone else
rookie.
is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Back to throw here. Going to throw right side here. Complete. 15 yards through the air and a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with a football here as we begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a
right side
hurry.
ain't too good.
Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking right sideline. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Here's a give to Fournette. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. That gives him a nice pickup. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe...
And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will
It's like
send
Rick
this one
Ross.
away.
Shit.
This one taken just
Really?
inside the 10. And nice
What you
work
doing
on the
at
return as they'll
8:45,
start
nigga?
their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
That nigga went back and down.
Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Cannon going down the middle, and it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Back to throw. Cannon. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
To throw on second down. Cannon firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of the guy I played with way back when.
I don't need to hear that shit. Take you up to orgasm.
I'm going to stay
With your
confident.
40, nigga.
I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
And he couldn't
Wow.
hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And now before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Colors run over there, man.
And no move to get the offense
Colors.
off the field.
Colors.
They're going
Colors.
on 4th and 5.
Like some Pepe Le Pew shit.
Cannon. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Now the ball comes loose.
God, what the fuck?
Well, we've got a giant player here slow to get up after that last play.
Oh,
While the
you
trainers
injured my
take a
nigga
look,
too.
we'll step aside.
Oh my God, man. All right. We just gotta shut this
And they'll start
fucking
this
down.
drive with
That's all we
very
got
good
to
field
do.
position.
Yeah, man.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They're under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest
Yeah, we did some
gain.
back body drive
Give him
shit to
5
you.
yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Let's go.
Off play action. Cannon. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. New York set to take the field. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all...
He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. A minute 59 to go in the first half. Back to FedEx Field following this short break. On second down, here's Fournette. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. They're back now to the original line of scrimmage thanks to that 8-yard gain. Third down now to follow. The Giants on third down.
What's up, Dad?
2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Here we go now.
They'll look to throw here. And incomplete. The contact made the ball run free and brings up 4th down.
Yeah.
But no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
A first scoring update now from Carolina. And it's the Panthers there out to the early advantage. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. This is brought in at the 21. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. Clock running as the Redskins try to hurry up.
You going upstairs now?
Looking to throw
You're
on
only now
2nd
40.
down. Cannon. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On first down, Cannon. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is
shit.
Inside the 15. Touchdown, Washington.
5 minutes.
A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing.
Why the hell you didn't catch the ball?
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all
Hey, you
up at
standing
14.
right there. You didn't catch the ball. I was really.
So
You
a
do
tie
that
ball
shit for
game here
anybody.
as the
You
Kings
just look at
away.
it. Get rid of that motherfucker.
This will be taken in at the 1.
This dude I built to 80. It's built
And
to
he'll take it
85.
past
He
the
can't
25
look at the
up to the
fucking ball.
28-yard line. New York set to take the field. And with time
Give me a-
quickly fading here in the second
Give me
quarter,
a first
not
round
sure
pick
how
you have
aggressively,
it.
offensively they'll play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A very tough run, but for a pretty short gain out near the 32. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an
running
impact in the
backwards.
running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Now let's go. Green.
They'll throw now on the final play. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's
gas
through the end
mask.
zone
Sleep
for
with your ass,
touchdown.
nigga.
The Redskins offense now.
She
They
gonna
head
have
back
one of them,
onto the field. First half showed us some pretty good offense.
She gonna have one of them gas masks.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
Yeah, he
Do
wasn't
you change
joking.
up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect.
Yeah.
But overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to stay on his feet past the 30
Yeah, I was thinking about
to
that
about
Karate
the
Kid
33
movie,
yard
and I
line.
was driving back, and
It's a gain
how
of 6,
retarded
moves
that
him
is.
to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
I was an audience.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground
Man,
at the
one
37.
fucking turnover gave you
It's
the
a gain of
momentum.
4 there, and it gives him a
Fucking
new set of
bullshit.
downs.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out
Fucking
of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just
Body
sets things up for big
bag.
runs like that, 'cause the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that wasn't exactly a thing of beauty. I know they completed the pass, but look at the yardage lost. I mean, who does that make happy?
That's why I don't play in PPR points per reception fantasy leagues right there.
You'd be
How,
Is there
nigga?
anything for that?
But you
Two
get credit
niggas
for
dead.
it.
None of y'all can't
Well, I
turn.
know whoever has this team's
None of y'all
defense,
can't do
they were happy
anything.
about that play.
What do y'all got fused vertebrae and shit? You can't turn. Can't do shit. Did they fuse your vertebrae and neck?
First down. Cannon. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line.
Just out there in the field, giving
really
them
nice
everything like
gain
a
of
hole.
25 yards. And a give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be knocked down sideways. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer.
Yeah,
about
every
how far
time you
let
say
your
that it
guy
works
go,
for
'cause he
you,
might
nigga.
wander into some tough coverage.
Every single time.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
To throw on 2nd down. Cannon. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. And the seemingly endless drive continues. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at
I thought
the
you were going to get in for a minute.
A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal. So on 4th down, Doug Marrone going to send out his field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good. And they take
Tell
a
Laurie to
17-14
go on
lead.
Amazon and buy a gas
And Charles, they get the
mask or
field
air
goal. Took him a dozen
purification
plays,
system.
though.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run at them. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
Man.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They trail
Look
offense, first time
at
to
that
touch
Dragon
the
Ball
in quarter
Z.
3.
I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get 3 the 34-yard line.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Got to.
Second down following the run.
Green, 39.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
How the fuck?
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Now let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
This happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, trying to get them started again occasionally.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set.
Yeah, I saw that, man. That's amazing.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs,
how the hell
they
how
still
the
pay
hell
dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. To throw on third down. Cannon.
Thank you, man.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked
That's
off
right
around
back.
the 27. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Just was give that, bitch.
It's complete. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
All right, brother.
Big play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead.
I don't care. I don't give a fuck, okay?
21-17.
Bro, what are your guys?
Kick this one away, and off it goes.
Oh.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, cause that's a rookie.
And here come the
Trying to
Redskins
give rookies some
now.
burn. You're getting murdered.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. Elsewhere, they have gone to the second half in Carolina. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses.
These are the best kind of games, though, man. I'm not gonna lie.
The Redskins on third down.
Oh, Lord, he's about to have a baby.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have a first down here at about
but
the 40.
every time I
It goes as a gain of 8 that moves the chains.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because
like, why,
man?
man?
I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
I can change the song if you want to. Please fucking stay for. I can change the song. Like, no, that's okay.
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Hey, you hung on to that shit.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots
flying
all
through
game
the
long.
air and
That
shit.
throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I felt like 7.
So the offense now dealing with a 2nd and 7.
Double tight, guys, double tight. All right, here we go. 3-19.
Back to throw. Cannon. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
I was anticipating that shit. Yeah.
Let's go. Green.
On 1st and 10, Cannon. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 2nd down. From the gun, Cannon. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 12 yards there as they move the chains. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Operating from the gun, Cannon. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
And now for the offense, this is play number 11 here on this drive.
Set. 3-19.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to push his way forward
Man.
for a good little gain. 5
As
yards.
soon as I set my
carry,
defense
good
up for
pickup
that
on
shit, your
first
nigga
down.
ass changes it.
That's
Like,
a strong
really?
pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game
Like,
imposing
really,
its
man?
will.
Come on, man.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all
Edging
year
closer
long.
and closer
You know to
with these
trust him with the
bullshit
football.
yards.
As
1
big a
yard,
play as we've
2
had in this
yards,
one so
3
far.
yards.
This
Come
is
on,
3rd and
man.
3. From the gun, Cannon. And that is incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. So from 3 scores down, these guys have fought all the way back to grab the lead. And I'll just tell people what happened when they went up 3 scores. I wrote on your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
Little salt, little pepper, goes down pretty easily.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like it was going that way. This is one of those paging Frank Reich moments, and I can't believe I just brought that up, because Frank Reich at Maryland in college did it to my Tennessee Volunteers, and that was a big reason why my team lost.
Sounds like you still harbor some pain from that game.
Yeah. We still got a little time to work it out. With the
Hollywood
doctor.
Hulk Hogan. Yeah, his name is Hollywood from now on, yo. I'm not calling him Sir Haywood. His name is Hollywood.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
You got the touch.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch.
I turned up the chat, man. It's blocking my plays and shit.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
That's a page out of your book, nigga.
The drive continues.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
99.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Michael
That's
nigga.
very well timed there defensively because it's not
I'm
a
a
bad
Michael
throw.
nigga.
The collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent
I hate
offense,
tiny
just better
niggas,
defense.
man.
I think you're right. Second down following the
For that very
incompletion.
reason.
No, check, Patriot! Back to that belly, here we go!
They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
The Giants on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Sua Cravens with a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
He's just gonna run the fucking ball.
And now the Giants
Fuck
get
outta
the officials'
here.
attention and take another timeout. That'll leave them with just
You're
one
not doing
remaining
that
in this
shit. That's
4th quarter of
stupid.
play. The Redskins on third down,
You kick a
not quite
field.
50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 4.
Green 39! Green 39!
What are the odds of that shit happening?
Operating from the gun, Cannon.
Go!
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there.
That
In
should
the
have
end,
been a pick,
unable
man.
to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Rah!
And his kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get the 3 here, but you wonder whether that's going to be enough.
Yeah, I mean, you've now made it so they need a touchdown rather than a field goal to catch them. But you're right. If they'd gotten 6 out of that drive, this would be
The
a much
man
different
got
game.
rivers of doo-doo. Doo-doo rivers.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to be set up in excellent
Yeah, I thought you got that for a minute, yo.
45.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
They're on to the fourth quarter now, by the way, at Bank of America Stadium in Carolina. And the Panthers have extended their lead. A win, if they can get it, would be their first on the year.
I don't even know what to do, man. I have no idea.
He's back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 35-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
How much? God bless his soul. That's Super Bowl money.
Back to throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to get there into the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Fights loose. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
All the time. They know what they want to get done.
That's not good.
In a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Come on, that's some bullshit.
35-yard line. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. They'll run it now out of the gun. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. Looking to throw on second down. Cannon. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. The Redskins on third down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 7. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. 2 for 2 on the afternoon, and a third one winner.
Yes!
The kick is not gonna get
Yes!
and no good.
Fuck the Redskins!
Now by the way, at Bank of America Stadium in Carolina. Now you saw the start at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. A win, if they can get it, would be their first on the year.
Wow, that's crazy.
They'll try and run some clock with Fournette. And now running right through him.
Oh, that's Fournette.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whip cream on top to their ending.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, that's turn over the new shit is like momentum shit. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Actually winds up an 8-point victory.
Wow.
This when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that
That's
were being
some
put on the
crazy
scoreboard.
shit,
Your
yo.
defensive
Oh,
guy.
my.
It was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game. They're the ones that like going to batting practice in Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Giants,
No,
they keep pace for a
no,
playoff spot as they move to 7-3.
They play us. They go away after a while, but you can make it auto replay when you're not on there. There's a setting on there that, well, you gotta go into mixer, so go into settings, and it's auto replay VOD, and you hit that, and it just replays your shit. Nah, you gotta do it like off the computer or do it off your phone, I think. It's not gonna be on the Xbox.
For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
Like I know you could upload it and save it to the computer and then put it somewhere else, like save it. But it gives you like 21 days to save it. But you gotta save it like through your computer. Yeah, it stays up there for a time and then it comes off. Yeah. That shit was crazy, yo.